And welcome to Cardinal Mooney High School as the 8-5 Cardinal Mooney Cardinals welcome the 6-5 Boardman Spartans. We are in the middle of a invocation. Amen. Donnie Riccatelli on hand with the next up-and-coming stud, Trey Civarella.
How's it going? How's it going?
Buddy, I'm so excited to do a game with you, and I apologize that my big booty was in the way of that camera.
All good.
But this is going to be a crazy night because Boardman brought their fans tonight, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, it's very rare on a road game do you see the opposing student section have a larger one than the home team.
Yeah.
And they came ready.
They sure did, and I got to imagine that this crowd noise is going to be in our ear pretty much all night.
Oh, yeah.
So we better be ready for it.
Going to go purchase a hearing aid after this one, my friend.
We might have to turn our mics up, buddy.
Yeah, we might.
Wow, that's just really loud either way around, right?
Either way, doesn't matter.
But Trey, tell me a little bit about the Cardinal Mooney Cardinals.
Yeah, so Cardinal Mooney Cardinals are a team that really depends on the three ball. They're a team that shoots a lot of threes and for the most part shoot a high percentage. We saw a weird game at Erston where they kind of were missing. They couldn't hit a shot. The defense was struggling on the inside against guys like Terrence Pankey and Jaden Payne. But for the most part, this season they've been very well. The prolific scorer on this offense is going to be Nick Hergenrother, the 5'10 senior guard. Another guy that can score the ball very, very well are guys like Jack Tapperny, who's mostly a senior guard, who will shoot the three ball. And you cannot forget about Rocco Turner, the sophomore guard, who's been arguably the biggest surprise for this movie.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think a lot of people underestimated his ability because a lot of people left him alone. Obviously, you want to focus on Hergenrother and, you know, as prolific as he is. And I feel like I've heard the name Hergenrother for the last 40 years at Cardinal Mooney. So it's pretty crazy. But for Boardman's coming in. They're coming in trying to make this 4 in a row for them. They actually hit their stride against Howland a week and a half ago and really haven't looked back. They've been playing some really solid basketball, getting everybody involved. They're so deep. They have 10 seniors. They play with a junior, a sophomore, and a freshman.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they got some depth.
And you said the guy to look for was?
Trey DePietro, without a doubt. He's the one doing the tip-off right now. Tipping it to his brother, Brady DePietro.
We don't poetic justice. It's already off right there, my friend.
Great backdoor cut. And Luke Ryan has been extremely instrumental so far in this 3-game winning streak because my man is really turned it on offensively.
Yeah, Mooney started the game with a little press.
Seth Cervello with a huge steal there.
I apologize.
That's okay. Boardman's definitely gonna apply the pressure probably for all 32 minutes tonight if it was up to Coach Birch.
Yeah, that was something we really saw in the pitch game.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah. They really did. They really hammered it home, and that 3 ball was off the mark. But man, Seth Cervello's got to keep shooting.
Yeah, absolutely. They got to be careful to guard the 3-point line because the momentum of this game can shift in a couple of drives.
In a heartbeat, absolutely. That one's going to be short, but he gets his own rebound.
Yeah, Hergenrother grabs the offensive board.
Plenty of hustle there. Another steal by Cervello. Loose ball everywhere. Everybody. This game means so much to both schools. No love lost, just like your Ursuline Irish and Mooney. I mean, it's just no love lost whatsoever.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we'll see if that's better. We had a lot of background noise, and we got word from the mothership that we were a little loud.
HQ beeping in.
Can't say enough about Brian Scott and how many times he's gotten me out of a jam.
Yeah, I know, but you saw guys diving everywhere a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
Reminiscent of a fumble in football.
Right? This court is basically the length of it. That was a great take. This court is basically the length of a football field. So.
And that's what Boardman has to be careful of. They shifted a lot of tension there to Nick Hergenrother, and Rocco Turner got the lay.
Hergenrother with another steal and putback gives Cardinal Mooney the 4-2 advantage early, but something tells me this might be fast and furious the rest of the way.
Yeah, looks like both teams coming out with the press. Yeah, 5 seconds.
A 10-second ball, man. That's pretty rare. pretty rare for Boardman to get called for that. They're usually pretty well under pressure. So
yeah, I just lost track of time.
Yeah,
getting pressed all the way from the inbound. Trey DePietro was trying to get it to cross half court, but couldn't beat the buzzer.
That should have taken out that crowd noise a little bit. Can you hear me pretty good, Trey?
I can hear you perfect,
All right, perfect. All right, sounds good. Man, that crowd noise was something, man.
Yeah, especially during the intros.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
There's Rocco Turner throwing it in. Looks like it was going to be off number 4 on Boardman.
Yeah, Seth Cervello. He's been a huge spark defensively for them, and if he can get it going offensively, it's going to be a long night for Mooney.
Yeah, Seth Cervello is one of those guys that are just gritty, you know what I mean? Always in every play, diving everywhere, giving 100% maximum effort on every play. Quick shot. Wow.
Rocco Turner?
I believe so.
That gives Mooney the 6'2" early edge. Boardman just needs to settle down a little bit.
Yeah, they got to get into an offense.
Yeah. Who that was supposed to go to. Maybe Nico Hoshi thought that was going to go to Luke Ryan, but he wasn't open.
Yeah, it looked like a pass to nowhere.
Some early game jitters for the Spartans.
Yeah, if I'm them, you got to calm down, and you got to start using your length. I mean, you got to throw it into the post and maybe kick it out when you guys crash down to the bigger guys. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You can see, though, Mooney's really trying to set up one of those threes.
Yeah, they're staying aggressive. They're staying aggressive in the paint, which is going to set that up for later on in the game, that's for sure.
We just said it. Seth Cervello diving everywhere, but Mooney does come up with the board.
Tons of pressure. When you have to start your offense all the way up at half court, you know your defense is pretty on point.
Yeah, each team's stamina is certainly going to be tested in this one.
Cervello with another steal. That's 3 steals for Cervello.
Giving it right to Trey DePietro.
Rocco Turner's getting called for the reach.
Safe to say, as you hear the boos, that the fans in the student section do not agree on the Mooney side.
Agree on. It's going to be safe to say they don't agree on a lot of calls.
No.
One thing Boardman's had some success lately, though, too, has been mass substitutions. So they're going to leave Trey and Luke Ryan in the game, but Anthony Hightower, Cardinal Moraz, and Ben Alvarico enter the game. And that just says so much about their depth.
Wow, takeaway by Rocco Turner.
Rocco Turner's been huge, instrumental for Mooney so far. And just like that, it's 8-2. That's going to cause a timeout, so we're going to take a 30-second break. All right, we are back. Both teams just coming out of timeout. So what do you think so far to start this game?
I think that Mooney's playing a very aggressive style of defense that we really haven't seen all that much. A press from the gate, you see Rocco Turner with a few steals, and they're pushing the issue of running a fast-paced offense. I don't think they want to let Boardman get into one of their sets and use their length against them, which is a very smart coaching strategy from Coach Palermo.
Yeah, I really agree. I just don't think Boardman was ready for that kind of pressure as well. I knew they were ready to dish out the pressure.
Yeah.
But,
you see Anthony Hightower coming to the game off the rip as a take for Trey DePietro.
Yeah, he's going to get to the line. Again, the student section is not going to they're going to hear a lot of boos.
Yeah.
Since they're right next to us, but nonetheless, Trey DePietro goes to the line for 2.
Yeah, and you saw Anthony Hightower use that speed off the inbound, kind of just run past them.
You're going to see a lot of oohs and ahs from Anthony Hightower, and I promise you that. He made me throw my neck out of place a couple times watching a couple of spin moves against Canfield the other night.
Oh yeah, very quick indeed.
Yeah. So DePietro gets both of those a drop, and just like that, Boardman settling back in, 8-4. 3:55 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Baseball pass, that's a little dangerous.
Very dangerous.
That's going to be travel, right? Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
It's going to be a travel.
It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be travel. It's going to be tra
If you're counting at home, that is indeed the third food chance of the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, that's a
oh, and you heard it from the student section.
They'll make him hear it all night. What a move to the hole. That should have been a foul call, but you know what?
I believe so too, but Trey DePietro.
Just a little high off the mark, but.
Yeah, I believe Anthony got fouled there.
If Anthony can keep penetrating like that and Trey can clean that up, he'll make his share, that's for sure.
Yeah, they want
Turner wide open for three. That one's in and out. That's a good-looking shot, though, folks.
And an offensive rebound by Jack Pepperny.
Good block by Cardinal Mooney, though. Met him at the high point. I love that.
Like we said, they're going to go to the post. They have the length. DePietro backs him up. Slip, but no.
Almost got the travel.
I believe he got it off.
Alvarico real quick and shifty. That's going to be a foul. He pulled him down. They were the fans, the Mooney fans wanted to travel, but he got pulled down.
Yeah, Jackson Minnow absolutely pulled him down on that play.
So both teams want to be physical. This is great.
Yeah.
Back to a little bit mass substitution. You got Cervello and Brady DePietro back in the game for Alvarico and Luke Ryan. Give Luke Ryan a nice break. He started the game hot.
For Mooney, though, that's exactly what you don't want. You don't want DePietro getting in that post and kicking out to the shooters. That's the last thing you want.
Great rebound by Mraz. Oh! He's going to get that. Oh,
my goodness.
Put that to the three-point line.
Holy smokes, what a block.
He said, what ball fake? So Mooney early on, they're fronting and staying behind DePietro. Cervello's got to get hot. Bam. He does with that three ball. He listened to me after warm-ups. DePietro comes down. He almost should have got called for an offensive foul there. He's going to get called for a foul there.
Had to fix the scoreboard there for a
it's
second.
Okay.
Got away from me.
It's okay. It happens when when you get wrapped up in the game. I was telling, we did the East Boardman girls game earlier, and I was on camera duty, and there's a few times I didn't move that camera. You get wrapped up in the game. It's so easy to do with the excitement, everything going on.
Absolutely. We just saw a crazy offensive rebound, a block shot, and an arm bar all in about 30 seconds.
We went from basketball to WWE
real quick.
Good ball fake. I mean, Mooney's moving the ball pretty well, but Boardman's defense is just smothering, man. They just saw blood in the water.
Over him, and Seth Cervello's talking to him. He's got some words.
They just saw blood in the water, and they pounced. Cervello bringing the energy for sure tonight.
Yeah, we just said it not too long ago, but to reemphasize the point, he is a gritty player. He will get in on every steal, every hustle play in this game.
And I love when Hightower and Cervello and
Aaron pass.
Ooh, that's going to be a foul on Horseshoe. But I love when Cervello and Hightower are in the game together because it's almost like they play off each other where Seth's going to bring the grit and Hightower's going to bring the finesse.
Trustable ball handlers.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what you need tonight, especially if they're going to keep pressuring.
Absolutely.
So it's 8-7, minute 20 to go in the first quarter. Very fun and exciting game. I mean, believe it or not, it's only 8-7. It still seems like it's high scoring for some reason because of all the movement and all the action. So
Rocco Turner's got a one-on-one, it looks like, against Hightower. Now the screen comes over.
So that's going to get an arm bar on Anthony Hightower for his first foul. That's going to be Boardman's fourth.
Yeah, 8-7 ball game, like you just said. It feels like a high-scoring affair in this one, but just lots of movement, lots of hustle. You've seen a couple hustle plays. It's you've had a lot to see in this first quarter.
Oh yeah, it's a great first quarter for as far as action goes. I mean, these guys, both teams want it.
Pump fake. Looks like he had the shot for a second. Decided not to take it.
And see, this is what Austintown Fitch did a couple games ago against Boardman. They pulled it out like they thought, with a minute to go, they were going to try to work for the last shot.
Turnover there.
And then that's exactly what happened against Fitch is Boardman's like, no, we're going to steal the ball from you then. And Boardman's on a 5-0 run right now.
Looks like they tried to force it into Petra there. Saw him in a little bit of trouble.
That's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Mooney possession, but you got to love the fight by both teams on that.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see the vocal leader looks to be Jack Pepperny on the floor, trying to get his guys in set and be the general out there.
25 seconds to go in the quarter. 1-point game.
Looks like gotta be careful with the time. They could have a 10-second here.
Ooh, that was close to being an over
and back.
Over and back. Cervello with another steal, almost other steal, but wow, he's all over the place.
Oh yeah. He's just fun to watch, man, being everywhere.
That's all-out effort, guys.
As Jack Pepperny comes out of the game to get a presumable breather before the end of the first quarter.
Cervello as well, well-deserved. 14 and a half to go.
Get that man some water.
Big time. Not sure what's going on here. Oh, they're going to...
Looks like they're going to get 11 on an offensive foul. That is James Campbell.
Not really sure what he did, but Mark Smatrilla really whistled that right away, so maybe it was something predetermined.
Yeah, and in this first quarter, another thing that we saw is both teams trying to take away each other's best score.
Yeah.
You saw Mick Hergenrother get a lot of attention as well as Trey DePietro. So it goes to their second, third options to try and make it up. And Rocco Turner for the Cardinals has been that guy, as well as Seth Cervello on the other end.
With 4 seconds to go, he's going to get called for a travel.
And that was a close one.
Yeah, he caught it on his hip a little bit. I could see both ways, but I'm not really sure if that was the offense that you wanted with 4 seconds to go.
No.
There was 3 guys wide open. They were trapping. They had 3 guys up top to trap. So there were people open all over the place.
And it's going to be hard to get a good shot here.
That one's going to hit the wire. And with that, folks, 8-7 Mooney. Mooney started out 8-2, and Boardman stormed right back with a 5-0 run. So Trey and I will be right back.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at WRS Insurance Solutions.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
We are back here on YSN Live. I'm Trey Cervello, joined by Donnie Riccatelli, the Don Father.
The Don Father. Trey, what an exciting first quarter, man. This is going to be set up for, I think, a fantastic finish.
I believe so as well. You've seen a lot of grit and a lot of heart in both these teams as they came out in a press and trying to take away each other's best scorer as Seth Cervello brings the ball to the floor, throws it to the corner.
What do you think is going to be the difference the rest of the way here? Boardman's depth, or do you think,
I have to see it.
Brady caught snoozing a little bit there.
Good take by number 22. That is Mick Hergenrother, their best scorer. As we said, they got to take him away.
Yeah, makes it a 10-7 game. That ended Mooney's scoring drought of almost 4 minutes.
And to answer your question, I believe for Boardman, it is the depth. I believe that guys like Hightower are going to be used off the bench to try and drain the energy of some of these starters. And if Trey DePietro is being focused on as heavily as we see in this game, I think you got to look to your second and third option and kind of depend on
there's other guys that can score plenty. Like this guy here, Luke Ryan. That one's going to go in and out, but man, that was a good looking shot.
Yeah, that was a very good looking shot. I almost thought Trey was going to hit a fader there. It looked like he was thinking about it before he decided to kick it out.
One thing on Trey's scouting report is he does like to make that a little, has a tendency to make that extra move when he doesn't have to, and then it puts him in a little bit of a jackpot. So if he cleans that up the rest of the way, we'll be all right.
Absolutely. Rocco Turner.
He's got a quick flick like a little Steph Curry shot.
It reminds me, obviously not to compare to NBA players in that way, but almost like a Trae Young set shot.
Trae Young set shot, absolutely. Absolutely does.
Doesn't really leave his feet that much.
Yeah, he doesn't leave his feet, and it's a quick release.
Yeah. Coach Palermo let his guys know right next to us what to do in a very high energy fashion.
Coming into the game for Boardman is the freshman David Altoro. He's been playing some pretty valuable minutes of late. Trey with I don't know if he wanted to pass that off to Luke Ryan. Luke Ryan with a scoop up and under, can't get that to drop. I'm not really sure if he was out of bounds, but we'll...
ugly sequence?
Yeah, ugly sequence for sure. We'll call it that.
Yeah. Looked like he went for a crossover, forgot to get it with the other hand,
Yeah.
Just went right to Ryan. Oh boy. Bang! That's number 23, Ashton O'Brien, the sophomore guard, averages about 5.6 points per game.
And just like that, it is a 13-7 Mooney lead. So ball tipped out of bounds, gets back to Boardman. Boardman saw themselves go down 8-2 last time. They're finding themselves in another 6-point deficit. Just got to settle in and go to work.
Yeah, we've seen the Spartans come back before. All it takes is a little spark of energy and one shot, get them back going. As
that shot might be from David Daltorio. Kid's a freshman, but he's got ice water in his veins, man.
Man down,
That's
as
it.
they say.
Always, man. That student section at Boardman's letting everybody know he's a freshman.
In case you weren't aware.
And that's a 10-second. Well, if it wasn't going to be a 10-second, that would have been a travel anyways, but...
It's almost like hearsay do so with the whole spark turning in Boardman's favor.
That's it. And
Jack Desmond comes in the game. That's a big body for the Cardinals. Very strong guy. Center in football.
Yeah.
For the football team.
You can tell. I mean, he's got... His calves go all the way down to his feet.
He is a strong guy. As I like to say, that is a man, not a boy.
Daltorio's about 8 feet away. He looked like he wanted to take that.
Oh, he sealed him. Oh, just couldn't get the pass.
Couldn't get the pass, but I tell you what, that was a good seal by DePietro.
Absolutely.
And Luke Ryan with
oh my goodness.
nifty hands. It was a great steal.
Yes, it was. Good kick
Luke
out.
Ryan for the reward of the steal. That's going to be off the mark.
I think that could be Boardman.
Actually,
Ooh.
that should have been Boardman basketball. I just don't think he saw the angle right.
I don't think so either. I think that should have been the Spartans' ball as well, my friend.
Of course, you can't see it. The sad thing about Mooney is this is a stationary camera, but you can't really do much about it. This is a very small gym.
For the folks at home, you're just gonna have to take our word for it.
Trust us.
Yes. As jumps over the scorer's table.
Rother landed into the crowd. Bounces up, he's okay.
People scrambling as he was running over. Shaquille O'Neal on the Suns-esque.
Oh my gosh, flashbacks to that. Those people were fearing for their lives.
It happened the next game. He was about to do it, if you remember.
I do.
No hesitancy to clear the bench the second time around. Oh, behind the back.
Hightower's got some slick moves.
Yes, he does. Oh. Trying to fake him. Good pass, though, to DePietro, and a blocking foul.
Block call. I'll tell you what, that's the right call because DePietro didn't make the lean into the defender. He kind of sidestepped him a little bit.
I also believe he was close to the designated area where you're not allowed to cause a charge.
So just like that, Boardman has a chance to answer with another 5-0 run.
Exactly.
Being down 6.
This has been a game of streaks and runs.
Yes. Can't get that one to fall. That might have been the Mooney student section with the vibration of the rim.
Very possible, very possible. They are right here. Boardman's trying to score on the Mooney half of the court.
That one's going to be a little strong as well, so can't complete the foul shot.
Oh, but it doesn't matter. Turnover.
Valtorio says, I'll float that up for you. I got you, Trey. 13-12, 4:20 to go in the half.
What a floater.
Great floater.
Little teardrop. Good pass by Jack Desmond. Inside, can't get nothing to do with it though.
One thing I noticed that when Mooney catches the ball behind the three-point line, they're catching it into a jump pass ready to where they're ready to shoot that three-pointer. So Boardman has to recognize that all night long that they're ready to pull the trigger at any moment.
Yeah, not to wear his name out, but the guy that you see that in the most, in my opinion, is Mick Hergenrother.
Yeah.
He has a very unique shot where he can get it out very quickly, as can Rocco Turner, as we said about his set shot. It's a very quick release, so you have to be careful, like you said, if you're the Spartans.
It's hard to teach because kids don't trust it enough, but man, when you do finally trust yourself to shoot a quick release, you can be deadly. Hightower, what a great take to the hole. Gives Boardman the 14-13 lead, and just like that, we're going to take a 30-second timeout as Anthony Hightower puts Boardman on top.
21 News.
Valley hear why the police chief
expand before
Reporters you trust.
Mahoning and Trumbull
Wilmington restaurant
recovering from
Telling more local stories
a community in Niles
here in Youngstown, right
around our valley.
Here at the University of Dayton Set.
Because you expect
a storybook ending for the Kennedy this evening that will push away as we go through.
more local news.
in Mercer County
Before they become life-threatening.
21 News. Locally owned. Locally connected.
All right, coming out of break, 14-13.
We have a game on our hands.
We do, buddy. This has been fantastic.
Absolutely.
I knew it was going to be fun when I told you yesterday to join me in the booth.
I'm glad you did. I'm having a great time
Yeah.
calling this jam-packed. It might be low scoring, but I mean, it's been action-packed.
What's crazy is that it is low scoring because both teams seem to be like all about offense, but their defense is really coming alive.
Energized for sure.
Luke Ryan's going to get called for that unfortunate foul. He just ran up against the Mooney defender. Oh, that pivot foot moved a little bit there.
A little close on the draw there.
And the ref was quick to point out. He was pointing at his pivot foot saying, it's not moving.
Yep.
Hergenrother with a nice skinny behind the back. Kicks it out. Trey DePietro puts that out of bounds. I'm not sure who they're going to call that on because that was an absolute block. And they're calling that on Hightower, which that's going to be Hightower's third foul. So
we call that a phantom foul in the business, my friend.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because Hightower's going to pick up his third foul. And just like that, he's going to have to sit the rest of the half.
Now, how much does that impacts the game, doesn't it?
It really does because Hightower's been able to get to the hole. So it makes it a 14-all game.
Absolutely.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Especially on a foul that really, there was nothing there, if we're being completely honest.
Yeah.
I mean, that ball was swatted. Pepperoni, Pittsburgh.
One thing about one of the officials doing the game tonight is when he starts picking on one, he'll pick on him the whole night. Yeah. That's unfortunate.
You know, Chris, somewhere, if he's watching, Chris Siegler is having a, let's say he's not having a very fun time watching.
He's having a fit.
Yeah.
Siggy's been awesome, man.
I love talking to Siggy.
Oh, yeah. Cervello's going to pick up a foul. It's going to give Boardman 6 team fouls, so one more and they're in the 1-on-1.
Yeah, and with 3 minutes left, that's the last thing you want.
Right, and you know Mooney's going to keep attacking. Hergenrother just lost that ball out of his hands. That's unfortunate because it looked like he was on his way to the hole.
Yeah, and when Mick takes it, that's an underrated part of his game. When Mick takes it to the hole, he's very, very difficult to stop him at least drawing a foul. You know what I mean? That was a great outlet pass there. Doesn't.
Whereas Cervello with a humongous hustle play. keeps Boardman alive offensively. And just like that, Luke Ryan's going to float it up over to give Boardman the 1-point lead.
As Hoopers say, foot game is too strong.
Too strong. There's a lot of coaches that don't like the floater or the runner, but man, it's beautiful when it works.
Absolutely, it's a very useful tool, especially when driving to the lane, to be able to hit a teardropper.
Man, this place is rocking, buddy.
Oh yeah. Pepperny squares up.
That one's going to be long off the iron. Rebounded to DePietro. DePietro brings it up to Luke Ryan, who just hit that beautiful floater down this end to give them a 1-point lead. So Del Torio has no chill. Bam! No chill for Del Torio. That freshman's on fire, folks. And just like that, he bats the ball away. That's going to be a jump ball. Timeout, Mooney. Timeout, Mooney. Wow.
Good timeout by Coach
Great
Palermo.
timeout as Boardman was about to erupt. They're going up 19-15, so I believe this is going to be another 30-second timeout, but we'll take a little bit longer.
When I was in high school, one of my closest friends, his father actually worked at Greenwood Chevrolet. You know, selling cars is what we do, but that's not what we're about. It's very rarely ever about the car. It's about how you can make somebody feel. It's about how you could help somebody, and those are the proud moments, and I'm telling you, I got way too many to name, and I could never picture myself working anywhere else. I'm Anthony Facillo, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
Coca's Pizza, always supporting our community and our local athletes. Stop in on game day or score big and have it delivered right to your door. Check out our daily specials at cocaspizza.com. That's Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
We are back.
Back in the action, buddy.
Absolutely. 2 minutes, or sorry, 1 minute, 31 seconds on the clock in the second period of this four-quarter affair.
Yeah, just what a sequence for Boardman right there. Del Torio, Luke Ryan,
Alvarico.
Alvarico's as fast as can be.
What a take.
Great left hand for number 15 from Mooney.
That is Jackson Minot.
Del Torio says, I see you. And boy. This might be a game for the freshman, folks.
He's on fire.
He's got 8 points already in the half.
That was
actually he has 10 points already in the half.
Yes. Yeah, 10 of the 21 points of the Spartans have come from the young guard.
Approaching 45 seconds.
Rocco Turner
off the glass. Gets it to a 2-point game, 21-19 with 35 seconds to go.
And he's got 6 points.
So it's full of youth today. Del Torio says, I wanted that, I just didn't follow through. Not sure where that ball was going to, but
Turner was able to save it.
Rother for three. That one's going to be short. 15 seconds ago, everybody's on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. I believe this time it goes to Boardman, if I'm not mistaken. But there's been, it's staying with Mooney, but man, there's been so many jump balls because these guys are selling themselves out all over the floor.
Absolutely, people hitting the deck.
10 seconds to go in the half. 21-19 Boardman. Mooney looking to take the last shot.
4 seconds, Hergenrother. I don't believe he's going to pass it, folks. He puts it one up.
That's going to be off the back of the iron. But just like that, it's 21-19 at the half. We'll be back after a word from all of our wonderful sponsors.
21 News.
Valley reaction. Why the police chief
expand
Reporters you trust.
Mahoning and Trumbull
Wilmington restaurant.
recovering from a
Telling
broken
more local stories
A community in Niles
here in Youngstown, right
around our valley.
Here at the University of Dayton,
Because you expect
A storybook ending for the Kennedy this evening. That will push away as we go through.
more local news.
in Mercer County
Before they become life-threatening.
21 News. Locally owned. Locally connected.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com. and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends: shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring. And, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Every one of our vehicles has undergone our own 126-point inspection, so it passes the most important inspection, yours. No other dealership has the extra inventory, gives you extra for your trade, and goes the extra mile for you. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
For a great vehicle and a great experience, come to Boardman Mitsubishi today. As always, our full lineup of Mitsubishi models comes with a standard 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Boardman Mitsubishi, your hometown Mitsubishi dealer since 1999.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
Coca's Pizza, always supporting our community and our local athletes. Stop in on game day or score big and have it delivered right to your door. Check out our daily specials at cocaspizza.com. That's Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
Every customer has a story, and at Greenwood Chevrolet, we are committed to making sure it ends with you in the right vehicle. I get to be part of somebody's adventure, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their finances. They trust me to take care of them, and they trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Working with your family can be stressful at times, but because they're family, you know that you're going to get a loving, honest answer, even when things don't make sense, to any problem. Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance.
High-res Futurecast shows steady snow for the next few hours.
Still just downright cold.
It is bitter out there.
Several strong bands of lake effect snow. Wind is kind of the big story today as well.
So if you need a more detailed winter forecast on WFMJ.com and the Storm Tracker 21 app.
As fine as the eye can see, the finest hardwoods from the finest trees. Made for your home and within your means, Baird Brothers will help fulfill your dreams. Let life and light come shining through in quiet morns. And heavy traffic, too. Find your easy-to-afford fine hardwood floors and doors and more at BairdBrothers.com.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
It's a new year at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi with huge savings on over 350 fully inspected vehicles. We have cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and work vehicles. We don't have it, our team will find it. We aim for 100% credit approval with payments as low as $99 per month. And as always, we'll pay top dollar for your trade. For a great vehicle and a great experience, come see why everyone is stopping by at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi.
Coca's Pizza, proud to announce our pizza buffet's back every Wednesday at our Boardman and Campfield locations. Adults only $7.99 and kids only $4.99, and $2 beer starting at 8 o'clock. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, shop with confidence knowing we're ready to go the extra mile for you. With the largest selection of used vehicles in the Valley, backed by the Greenwood Advantage Warranty. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
WRS Wealth Advisors is the area's premier wealth and retirement specialist. With our combined 70 years experience, WRS Wealth Advisors is the area's premier wealth and retirement specialist. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services, or visit wrswealth.com. Good luck, athletes.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact them.
All right, we're back.
Back for the second half action, man. What do you think is going to be the key to this game? It's a 2-point Boardman lead, but man, it's a game of runs, a game of stops. I mean, this is insane.
Yeah, absolutely. I think both teams kind of have the same mindset in terms of when they came out. You know, they're pressing, they're doing a bunch of the same stuff. For Boardman, I think you have to keep relying on your young goods. They're doing a good job to carry you through the lead for the first half, as DePietro was obviously being face guarded by two guys and pretty well guarded in the post. And kind of left.
Do you stick with that game plan if you're Mooney? I mean, it's only a 2-point game.
I think you do. I think these guards are so young that you can live with being beat by them, but you can't live with being beat by Trey in the post every possession.
Yeah.
And for Mooney, their keys to success for the second half are pretty similar. You got to rely on people outside of Nick. Nick can't do everything. And I think you saw a good job with Rocco Turner in that first half. He was kind of stepping up, hitting a lot of shots. So was Jackson Monroe. So you gotta bank on your second and third option this half.
Yeah.
Both teams do.
All right, Boardman with the ball to start. Mooney still applying the pressure. Looks like they want to go half-court trap. And the crowd is loud, according to some of the watchers at home. The viewers are in the thousands, I guess, Trey. They found out that you and I were doing the game together. They were like, this is epic.
Well, representative of NBA on TNT action.
Oh, yeah. Luke Ryan's 3 balls in and out. Trey DePietro with a putback. Couldn't get it to fall. But Holscher with a huge rebound. DePietro now with another. And he's going to get that one to drop. So the conventional 3-point play opportunity for DePietro.
Just using that big body to go up and over to grab that ball without causing a over the back foul.
Yeah.
And then to put it back up. Very solid offensive possession there for the Boardman Spartans.
Yeah, pretty solid. What was that, 3 or 4 offensive rebounds there?
Yeah, and honestly, Mooney was grabbing more boards in the first half than I had anticipated, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah,
so I would imagine that was a point of emphasis.
Boardman has some crazy length, and Mooney, it didn't seem to faze Mooney. Holscher's going to get called for riding Turner down the sideline, justifiably so. I mean, it was pretty obvious.
Yeah, absolutely. He was kind of forcing him out of bounds a little bit there.
If you're going to foul, though, give him a little bit more of a nudge.
Yeah, make him feel the ribcage a little bit.
This isn't hockey, I know. Cervello.
Sometimes it can look like it, though.
It can, absolutely, especially if they let it go.
We might have saw a Mooney player put a Kimura on somebody from Boardman in the first half. I cannot confirm or deny that, though.
Nice inside move. I'm surprised that wasn't called something. It's going to fall off DePietro's hands, but
Trey didn't look like he was in the restricted area, and his feet were obviously
set. You know, maybe he was just trying to sell a little bit more than what it was, but
I don't know. We were right here. That shoulder to the throat looked kind of vicious. Not vicious, sorry. A little strong.
Yeah.
But then again, 35. It's a big guy.
Absolutely.
Drew Pecchia has a solid build.
He sure does. Sure does. And, you know, we were talking about the thousands of viewers, though, Trey, and fun fact, a couple weeks ago, we actually had viewers from Jamaica.
Really?
Oh, they were stuck in their hotel rooms because of quarantine.
Okay.
And had nothing better to do but to listen to my smooth, buttery voice.
Hey, that's what it's all about, man. Watching, relatives or friends that play high school basketball, even in a different country.
Right. Hergenrother with a really nice move to the hole, just couldn't get it to finish. But Brady DePietro, on the other hand, does.
Mooney's got to be careful.
Boardman opens it up with a 5-0 run to start the third quarter.
Mooney's starting to fall behind. It's not what you want to do against this Boardman team. You've got to be careful.
And another 10-second call. So that's 2. Let's keep track here. That's 2 for Mooney and 1 on Boardman. 3 10-second calls in the game.
Yeah, and very surprising. Just a lack of awareness, it seemed like, on the Mooney in there.
Yeah. Man, that was something else.
I mean, you got to have that sense if you're dribbling, like, hey, time's got to be somewhat close, right?
I was always told to have it in my head.
Yeah.
Boardman doing a really good job moving the basketball.
Wow.
I'm not really sure how in the world that's going to go to Mooney. But Smoltrilla, I'm sorry, I don't mean to name referees, but referees have a tendency to stick it to teams when a call goes early that a coach doesn't like.
Well, to speak from a student section standpoint, that's always why you kind of keep your chance away from the refs.
Yeah.
You don't want to inadvertently hurt your team.
Right. That one's going to sail out of bounds. And this time he allows Boardman to have it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why, boo chants for the referee and all that kind of extra stuff, we're kind of trying to stay away from, just because, like I said a couple seconds ago, you don't want to inadvertently hurt your team.
No.
When, that could be in the back of a ref's mind. You never want to do that.
Luke Ryan, I thought, had an opportunity for a 3-ball, but Seth Cervello does, and he's going to bury that one. Just like that, it's a 10-point game, and Mooney needs a lifesaver, so they call timeout. This one's probably going to be a full, so we'll be back in a minute, guys.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has...
Back here on YSN, Trace Cirillo joined by the Godfather, Donnie Riccatelli.
Buddy, this has been an exciting third quarter if you're a Boardman Spartan fan. Not so much if you're a Cardinal Mooney Cardinal.
Yeah, if you're a Cardinal Mooney Cardinal, you might want to have amnesia when it comes to this third quarter, at least the portion that has been played so far.
One thing during Boardman's 3-game winning streak is when they got ahead, they've really tightened the clamps and not let anybody get back. And it's looking like that direction now, but you did say Mooney's 3-point heavy, so we'll see how it is.
If you're Boardman, you don't want to get lazy, right? You've been running a trap the whole game. You really can't let Nick Hergenrother just casually dribble it up past half court when you've had 2 10-second calls in the second half.
Sure.
Can't get loose on defense. As Jack Pepperton hits a mid-range shot.
It's a big elbow jumper there. Makes it a 29-21 game with 4:45 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, you can't get lax.
Cervello's trying to dribble out of pressure.
It's going to be a turnover, what it appears.
Man, body's on the floor.
I believe his foot was
wow, what a save. That should have been called.
It's a pump fake to nobody's corner.
Grady DiPietro for 3. That one's going to be a little deep. It's going to hit the top of the backboard.
Yeah.
Be a turnover going Mooney's way, but...
and is that one of those times where it's that extra pass where you might not need it?
You might not need it. You should have just took the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to second guess yourself when you're out on the court. That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
You almost want to play. Instinctively.
Absolutely.
You're far better that way. And the freshman sensation, 10 points in the first half for David Del Toro. He enters the game. Let's see if he can keep that hot streak alive, and maybe when he's in the game, if Mooney makes adjustments.
Yeah, he's got a he has a floater that brings rain down.
I mean, absolute deadly floater. And just like that, Rocco Turner's going to put Mooney on a 5-0 run. So it's 29-24 with 4 minutes to go in the quarter.
And Rocco Turner's got 9 points. Him and Al Toro kind of been the main scorers in this affair.
One thing with DiPietro, they're going to call DiPietro for a charge. That is unbelievable. I can't believe that was a charge. Wow. DiPietro with a nice baseline move. Didn't seem like the Mooney defender was set, but hey, we're all the way down here, so it's hard to tell.
You're telling me we don't have a sky cam in the building?
We don't have a sky cam in the building. Come on, Mooney.
Wow.
Boardman continuing the pressure.
Squares up again.
That 3 is good. That puts Mooney on a 7-0 run. Brings it back to a 2-point game. Just like that, when Boardman was off and running with a 10-point lead, Mooney came storming back.
I'll tell you what, my friend, I feel like everything that we say is happening right in front of us every time. We talk about how Mooney can easily come back in a ball game by shooting that 3-pointer, and they make 2 in a row.
Foul's going to get called.
Rocco Turner, I believe.
Nope, 15.
My bad. That is going to be Jackson Minot. Rocco Turner in the area. Couldn't quite see. He looked upset, but then again, so did the rest of the Mooney Cardinals on that call. So.
And Trey, our fearless leader, is listening to us right now. He says, "We sound awesome, but I got to give all the credit to you, buddy."
Really?
Yeah. No, you're amazing. You're amazing. You're going to be one of the greatest things since sliced bread and since Schwabel's sliced bread in Youngstown, buddy.
I appreciate it, my friend. Around here, that's a incredibly large compliment.
It really is. I tell you what, you've been amazing. Okay, now he's going to do a makeup call for DiPietro down there. So it's going to be three fouls for Mooney.
Another phantom foul.
Yeah,
on behalf of the Mooney Cardinals there.
Yeah. And Hightower's coming into the game. He's got 3 fouls, 2:45 to go in the third quarter. So he's got to be careful to try to stay foul-free.
Absolutely.
The rest of the way, because he's really instrumental.
Yeah, spark plug off the bench.
Mooney student section trying to amp up the sound.
Yeah, Alvrica's got to be careful when he comes into the paint like that.
Yeah.
In between the double team there. Good face guard by Rocco Turner.
He's going to get called with a 5-second. Nope, timeout first by Boardman. Wow, what a big call. What a big timeout for Boardman, man. Just in the nick of time because he was about to get the turnover.
Now, I'm a little surprised that that timeout was called and it got off. I mean, the refs seemed to be all the way on the other half of the court.
Yeah, ready to call it.
Very surprised he could even hear the foul or the timeout call. Very interesting.
Crazy. We'll take a little bit of a break here, but I tell you what, this has been fun and exciting. You know what? The buzzer sounds, so we're going to stay here.
Keep it here. Why not?
Everybody wants to hear us anyways.
Right.
Not our amazing sponsors. Are you kidding me? The people that make everything free for YSN, all YSN viewers?
Yeah, the people that make it all happen. Really?
I mean, we got some incredible people that are willing to pony up and get their businesses heard on YSN because there's so many games every night.
Absolutely.
And
thing is, though, when you hear stories about people watching it from other countries like Jamaica, it all really is worth it. I mean,
it really is.
On both ends, for the advertisers and for us. We get to provide great content for everybody in the area.
You got snowbird grandparents in Florida that want to watch their grandkids play. They don't want to just have something looked up on TV. Or on the highlights of the news at the night, or they want to see live games.
Absolutely. Speaking of snow, I hope everybody stays safe over these next couple days.
It's supposed to be
we're about to get.
It's supposed to be pretty wicked
coming in. Sacervello back in the game. Alvarico. Hightower. It looked like he wanted to shoot that. Decided to pass it up.
Hightower couldn't pull the trigger though. That's for sure.
Yeah, very very good with the ball as we stated before. So.
Alvarico with a humongous elevation on that jump shot. Looked like Devin Booker.
Somebody get that man's vertical.
It's insane. That one does not drop, though, so it's still a 2-point game. Mooney did a great job storming all the way back. Rocco Turner wanted that 3-ball.
Yes, he did. Oh, it took the
He's going to settle for mid-range. It's amazing how three-point shooters always shoot the mid-range shot short. DePietro did not see Rocco Turner coming. Got a little lazy on that pass.
Very lazy. One hand to the sideline. Caught and picked off by Rocco Turner.
Yeah. But yeah, for some reason, 3-ball shooters always shoot free throws short. They shoot mid-range short.
Blessing and a curse.
Yeah, you got to practice those too, guys.
Absolutely.
Boardman's defense has been unbelievable.
Good hands there by number 23 to catch that pass. Go up and get the bucket.
That's going to tie this game up at 29. We're going to
Ashton O'Brien, the 6'2" guard. Just a sophomore. 48 seconds here. Boardman could possibly try to get the last shot, depending.
No, I don't think they like holding the ball that long, honestly.
Definitely going to be selective though with the shot that they do take. And it looks like Cervello is open. Hightower from the corner.
That one's going to be a little long. Mraz almost comes down with the offensive rebound. That's going to go to Mooney. We'll see if Mooney takes 28.3 seconds off the clock. What do you think? You think they can with Boardman's defense?
It's going to be difficult. I mean, you got to watch those, half-court, cross-court passes. I mean, especially with lengthy guys like DePietro, they're very easily able to pick that off and take it to the other end. But with Hightower, that's a shot that I'm okay with if I'm Boardman.
Sure.
I mean, that's a high percentage shot for him.
He obviously had the green light on that.
Absolutely. And those are the kind of passes that you got to be careful with.
Yeah, those
low
cross-court passes. And Mooney is indeed going to try to go for that last shot.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised when Herthemrocker tries to take it on his own, but Turner's saying, I'm open.
He is. Hergenrother to Turner. 5 seconds on the clock. He's going to take
Mraz has to have hands up on that possession.
It's going to be out
of bounds
as the quarter expires.
I tell you what, 29-29, 29 all. It's been a tight game, 8-7 after one, 21-19 at the break, and now 29 all going into the fourth quarter. We are set up for a freaking amazing fourth quarter finish.
Absolutely. Let's send it over to one of our great advertisers before we get to the fourth.
Stunning, stylish, and skillfully built, bring home the time-honored craftsmanship of Amish-made furniture at Sheely's. Proudly built in Ohio's Amish country, we carry some of the best quality Amish brands to bring you these handcrafted pieces. From different wood species to a variety of hardware options and hand-rub finishes, when you buy a piece of Amish furniture from Sheely's, you're buying an heirloom piece to last your family a lifetime. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
High-res futurecast shows steady snow for the next few hours.
Still just downright cold.
It is bitter out there.
Several strong bands of lake effect snow.
Great, thank you from our sponsors over there at WFMJ and Sheely's, able to keep us having the lights on over here at YSN Live.
Tell you what, Sheely's has some great furniture, and we have a great game on our hands.
Absolutely, my friend. 29-29 going into the last quarter of play here at Cardinal Mooney Stadium. Or sorry, I almost said stadium. Cardinal Mooney Gymnasium.
It's almost like a stadium atmosphere.
It is.
It's so loud in here you can't even hear Bo Pelini yell.
And that, my friends, is not an overstatement.
No. Cervello with a big-time three. Wow, that's a huge three for Boardman. Cervello coming in clutch.
Said it once, I'll say it again. Hand down, man down.
You got to teach that, folks. If you're out there, if you're a basketball guru, you like to teach kids. Hand down, man down. Just let that stuff fly.
Prime example, Luke Gordon, the Oklahoma City Thunder, one of the best face guarders in the NBA.
Yeah.
Always has a hand in your face.
Oh, yeah.
And if you don't think that messes with shooters, you are wrong, my friend.
Yeah. Hergenrother's trying to answer. He's getting a double team.
Barely gets it out to Jack Phillips.
Man, the defense is just ratcheting up, man. Cervello says, I see you, and you're not getting that basketball.
No, over to Jack Pepperny. And Hergenrother is base guarding Nick Hergenrother, but Pepperny puts it up. Rebounded by DePietro, taking it to the other end.
Mooney surprisingly has gone out of that trap.
Very surprising. They were having a lot of success with it.
Trey DePietro with the up and under.
That's the length. That's what we've been kind of waiting to see all game before they were double teaming, or after they were double teaming them. Is how is Trey going to get into this game? A little spin movement up and over right there for the lengthy forward.
And just like that, two big-time plays by big-time seniors.
Hergenrother, very surprised he didn't score up there, but he takes it to the hole with the left hand.
That one's going to be off the mark. Kolshu comes down with it. Gets the ball out to Cervello. Boardman's off and running, but
rare miss from Hergenrother by the hole. Back to DePietro.
DePietro's going to get a foul. It's going to be on Hergenrother. It's not going to be on, is that Pecchia?
That's Jack Phillips.
Phillips. They're going to call that on Hergenrother. No, they did call it on Phillips.
Oh,
wow. That was a body foul on Hergenrother.
That was 100% on Hergenrother.
Yeah, if I'm Phillips, I'm a little upset about that.
Yeah, that was a clean swat.
Dave can't be happy, his dad.
No. I wouldn't be either.
No.
That was a clean block.
DePietro's got to make free throws down the stretch, though.
You know what they say, though, sometimes? Ball don't lie.
Ball does not lie, you're right. Now, if the foul would have been called on Hergenrother, he probably would have made the free throw.
That would have went in.
Trey gets that one to drop, makes it a 6-point game. Plenty of time in this one.
Got to keep your composure if you're Mooney. Can't get too antsy or excited.
And Boardman's going to keep that pressure. They found something.
He's going to let it fly.
Rocco turn and shoot. That one's going to be off the mark. But I tell you what, he's got a great looking turn and shoot.
Absolutely, he does. Always ready to shoot. Hands always in the right position to just shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Never a wasted movement.
A good shooter's number one problem when they do miss is they don't follow through.
Yeah. Cervello, good pass. Blocked by Phillips. A clean one this time, rightfully so.
Yeah, DePietro tried to come up and under.
Good pass to Rocco Turner, who's going to take it up. Get the bucket. Tough bucket for the sophomore.
And a good non-call there by the referee with Cervello being right up underneath Turner's chin.
Yes. Here comes Cervello. Man, You'd think after a couple times to the hole against Phillips, you'd learn your lesson, but no, they're going to keep going at him essentially.
Got to get that ball released a little bit higher.
Yeah, you might want to have that floater start a little bit earlier and have a little bit higher of an arc because he's blocked back-to-back shots.
Oh, that could have been ridiculous for Mooney to sleep on the backside for DePietro to get a nice easy bunny.
DePietro's grabbing his nose.
Yeah, they just popped him in the mouth, so he might be bleeding.
And honestly, if we're being
he's bleeding.
Yeah, and if we're being completely honest, Phillips will probably have back-to-back blocks.
Yes.
Instead, he's got to settle for a pair of back-to-back opposed to the three-peat.
It's amazing he's bleeding, but there was no foul called.
You would think in most cases that's a little bit of an indicator to what happened on the play, but not here in Youngstown, Ohio with certain people.
Referees might, he was picking his nose.
Yeah. The ball hit him.
The ball hit him, right.
A little stop in the action here to take care of the blood.
I think we'll give our sponsors a break.
When I was in high school, one of my closest friends, his father actually worked at Greenwood Chevrolet. You know, selling cars is what we do, but that's not what we're about. It's very rarely ever about the car. It's about how you can make somebody feel. It's about how you could help somebody.
All right, they assessed the floor.
Back.
Must have been no blood on the floor, just all over Trey DePietro.
With no foul call.
No foul call, just the ball hit him.
Yeah.
That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
Little ghost punch.
Yeah. Lots of ghosts in this gym.
And they're going to try to get Trey back on the floor as soon as possible. I don't see him out there. I don't see him out there.
No, he's not out there. He's gonna have to have
some attention on the
bench. For sure.
Which hurts the Spartans.
It really does because that's going to be a foul on. That should be a foul on Rocco Turner.
Who are they going to call it on? They're going to call it on 15. That's his Jackson Minot. I mean,
that's got to be a 7th foul. I feel like I've heard him get called quite a bit.
Some of these foul calls are correct. They're just not on the right people. Little fake.
Little ball fake for Mraz. Just can't get that one to fall.
Hergenrother brings up the floor. No look pass in the corner. 23, bang!
That one's good. So it's a 35-34 game.
Ashton O'Brien, the 6'2 guard, says, let me have those three right now.
4 minutes to go. What a game, guys. And folks, we're happy that you're listening to this game from home, but man, you're missing a good one live.
A very excited atmosphere here at Cardinal Mooney for sure, my friend.
No doubt. Luke Ryan is going to get the foul. Hergenrother's going to call for the foul on that one. That's going to put Boardman to the line, correct? Or is that their 6th foul? Okay, that's their 6th foul. So 3 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the game.
Boardman, it's a 1-point game.
It's a 1-point game. It's crazy.
Cervello, top of the key. Lost the handle for a second.
Yeah. Cervello, Ryan, this is why Boardman's built the way they are with all the seniors they have. Somebody's going to step up, and it's going to be Luke Ryan this time for Boardman with that sweet.
Do I say it again?
Go for it.
Float game strong.
Float game strong, folks. Especially coming from number 12.
Brought the rain down with it.
Man. Is it rain or is that Mooney tears?
Honestly, it could be either.
3 minutes to go, 3-point game. Rocco's just trying to do a little bit too much. Gets dribbled into...
that's going to be a jump ball.
And it's going to be Boardman basketball. Sometimes when you do a little too much, you're going to get caught. So,
and Rocco's a little smaller. He's got to be careful driving in against those big guys because it's going to be hard to kick it out sometimes when you're surrounded by three
passing
guys.
Lanes become very, very
crowded,
non-existent.
Yeah, absolutely. And Trey DePietro is still dealing with that nose on the sideline to what it appears. And a little surprised Hightower's not out there right now.
Yeah, but you know what? They with 6'6" being out on the bench, they had to put somebody in with some size. And Cervello, oh man, that one looked good. But Luke Ryan with a huge rebound for Boardman, puts him up 39-34.
Little fake up and go from from Ryan there. Kind of got the first guy to jump, leaped on his back foot, and got the 2 to fall.
What an exciting game, guys.
And
2:15 to go.
I know that he just turned it over, but as they give it to him, Rockefeller's the guy to get the ball to here.
Yeah, he's got ice water in his veins. He's only a sophomore. But man, he's playing like it matters. And,
he's playing like a seasoned vet right
absolutely, like a team leader.
Yeah, and he hasn't made a couple of his past 2 shots, but at the same time, he's getting open and he's playing well off the ball, which is creating some of those shots. So I would keep going to him. He feels like the biggest spark for this Mooney offense right now.
Sure, and just like you were talking about Hightower not being in the game, just gets checked in for Brady DePietro.
Yep.
So for the first time in a while, there's not a DePietro on the floor.
And that's another main reason that I go to him.
Yeah, that defense is stifling.
He's so quick, it's hard to kind of drive by him.
Timeout Boardman, man. It's great timeout with 1:51 to go. Let's take a break and come back, man. This is too exciting.
Absolutely.
Mill Creek Metro Parks is launching its first ever co-ed youth NFL Flag Football League May 14th through June 18th. Registration is now open for 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12U players. All games will be played Saturdays at the Wick Recreation Area. Sign up now through February 28th to receive $10 off the registration fee. Be part of this surging American youth sport, backed by NFL Flag Football. Call or register today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and 2 of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
We are back here on YSN Live. Trey Citarella joined by the Godfather, Don Riccatelli. Fourth quarter, 1:51 left.
Yeah, I tell you what, man. This is this is insane. Oh, Cervello with the tip. He's going to get that one to drop. Makes it 39-36. Just like that, it's back to a 3-point game.
Yeah, you can never, don't blink, folks, at home, because this game could change in an instant. That's a drop in. We got
another timeout. Yeah, this is very smart by Coach Birch. Minute 26 to go. You want a turnover there. You don't want, you're open for maybe a foul call if you're Luke Ryan gets him to the line.
Let's keep it here.
Yeah, I'll keep it here. Too exciting.
Tell you what, for the folks at home, I know we've been pushing the point, but the environment and the atmosphere here is very, very, very intense. It looks like the Boardman students are talking to one ref. Not sure whether that's cordial or not.
No, they know him. They know it's okay.
Okay. I was going to say, a little developing thing here on the far sideline.
He's laughing with them. It's okay. And as I'm looking over to the student section, I can't help but notice, but the new Boardman football coach, DJ Doda, on hand to watch his first Boardman versus Cardinal Mooney experience. So
you gotta love that.
Yeah, sitting in the second row there behind Marco Marinucci.
Okay, yeah, new coach. I mean, get used to the environment, get used to the way things are around Boardman.
Yeah,
that's something that you really like to see. The day that he was announced, he's at the basketball game that night. Very cool thing and good thing to see from the head football coach.
For sure.
At a new place. As minute 24 left on the clock here in the fourth quarter, 39-36. Boardman Spartans have the lead.
And if you're Boardman, you want to make sure you have control on offense. You don't want to force anything. Maybe force a foul, if anything.
Yeah. Ball control and ball security, a big thing here in these final minutes. As I say that, lost a ball for Hightower. Jump ball.
Let's go to Mooney. And I'm okay with it with a minute to go because now jump ball possessions will be back to Boardman. But yeah, you just try to do a little too much sometimes. It's going to happen.
Looks like it went off his heel possibly. Try to do a little hesitation move. Went off the heel for Hightower. Mooney regains possession.
And Mooney still with 6 fouls. They had 6 fouls with 3:36 to go. Not really sure what's going on. There might be some blood on that 6'2" guard there.
Ashton O'Brien. So, not quite sure what's going on.
He's got some blood on him, so it looks like they're going to put some peroxide on that, get rid of that.
So, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
39-36, 53.7. You know what happens sometimes in high school basketball under a minute? Teams are prone to hold it.
Yeah.
If you're Mooney, do you take the 3 here, or if you have an open 2, do you try and foul and make him shoot free throws?
So being down 3, if I'm Mooney with possession, I'm shooting the ball now, because if I'm not shooting the ball now and I'm trying to whittle this thing down to one shot, I'm still down.
Yeah.
So let's get the shot up. If the shot doesn't go in, then we can foul. Then it becomes a strategy game the rest of the way out. So
couldn't agree with you more. If it's open, take it. Get the points. And honestly, I think that we haven't touched on too much, but Boardman struggled to shoot free throws for the most part here today.
Yeah, down the stretch especially.
So that could play a factor if it comes down to the free throw game here. Still being attended to is Ashton O'Brien here, but
he was bleeding on his elbow. So,
but he was subbed out for the moment. Imagine he's going to come back in as soon as possible. Hergenrother versus Cervello at the top of the floor here. Top of the key. Hergenrother. Physical record turnover. Hergenrother.
Tell you what, great defense by Cardinal Mooney.
Oh, he wanted that shot.
He wanted that, but Hightower was right there. You hear that Boardman student section. Hergenrother for 3. In and out. Ball gets loose, goes to Cervello. And I tell you, that's when you wanted to shoot the basketball.
Yep.
You probably wanted to shoot the basketball about 20 seconds ago.
Yep.
You know, maybe 10 seconds off the clock, but now that there's 27.8 seconds to go, putting Seth Cervello at the line.
And it feels especially bad for Mooney because Hergenrother was open. I mean,
he was open. It was a great shot.
Look.
That's a great look, great shot. He did wonders getting open.
Everything was right in that position for Mooney, besides this ball not going into the hoop. I mean, he got open, took the shot, looked good, follow-through, everything was there, except for the ball going through the net.
This is a big one-on-one for Boardman, though. If you're Cervello, you brought this team back several times, and now it's time to put the nail in the coffin. That one's going to fall off the mark, but he gets his own rebound. He's going to get called back to the line. He says, give me another opportunity to ice this game. Oh, he knew what he was doing. He wanted to take more time off the clock.
Exactly what I was going to say. As the quote-unquote verbal leader here in this game, Seth Cervello goes back to the line after a missed free throw attempt just seconds previous, trying to redeem himself in a one-on-one situation here.
There he goes. He gets that one to drop. And we always forget to change the quarter, folks. So
I promise you it's the fourth quarter.
It's the fourth quarter, we promise. We can't take any more of it. Cervello makes this a 5-point game, 24 and a half to go. If I'm Boardman, I'm not fouling, that's for sure. No. Although they're in good situation with only 3 team fouls. Hergenrother pushing the pace, trying to get something to drop. That one's not. Gets out to Luke Ryan. Luke Ryan up to DePietro. 10 seconds and counting. 10.9 and counting. Puts DePietro at the line. And this is like Vanilla Ice and Ice Baby time for the junior.
Yes, seems to be a foregone conclusion on who's going to come out on top here at Cardinal Mooney today. Friday night basketball, or sorry, Saturday night basketball, I apologize. Coming live from YSN and Cardinal Mooney Gymnasium. What a great game. Great game.
Something may be happening over at...
Hate to see anything serious happen over there on the sidelines.
Six seconds to go. Hightower with the steal. Another foul called. 42-36. 42-36 with 2.9 to go.
Sorry, I was enthralled by it. Looks like somebody's getting kicked out here. A couple of kids getting kicked out.
Yeah, some of the Mooney parents getting a little upset that they have students from Boardman sitting in front of them, but as you can see, there's no room over in the Boardman student section, so.
Yeah. Little chippiness here from fans, players alike. It's a very high, high feeling game here. A lot of emotions running high, both sides. Happens though.
Yeah, it's okay.
This is not a game for the weak-hearted, ladies and gentlemen. Not a game for the weak-hearted.
At the conclusion of this game, though, 42-36, That's going to put an undefeated winning streak for Boardman over Mooney for the 2021-2022 calendar in all sports.
Yes, sir.
And if you're from Boardman, you're really enjoying that.
Nothing you would like to see more, as I'm sure we will hear Twitter accounts like Boardman's tweet out the score after the game.
Yeah. I tell you, I gotta give player of the game. Oh, that's going to be a steal. Player of the game is going to go to none other than Seth Cervello as Boardman knocks off Mooney in their gym. That's a rough week for Mooney. They went 0-3. Boardman 2-0. Moves to 7-5.
And one of those games was a loss to their rival.
Yeah.
The Ursuline Fighting Irish.
Ursuline Fighting Irish, that's for sure. So they lost to Mooney. They lost to Ursuline, Cheney, and Boardman, all local teams this week. So
safe to say,
tough.
Struggles in the South Side continue for the Cardinals here, as the losing streak I believe extends to 3 or 4.
Yeah, and I tell you what, we're gonna take a couple minute break. We're gonna try to get Seth Cervello out on an interview here, just to talk about what he brought to the table in this game and everything else. So they'll come out of the locker room in a little bit, but we'll take a few. We'll pay some bills. How about that?
Sounds great, my friend.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats, because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
WRS Wealth Advisors is the area's premier wealth and retirement specialist. With our combined 70 years experience, WRS Wealth Advisors is the area's premier wealth and retirement specialist. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services, or visit WRSwealth.com. Good luck, athletes.
For a great vehicle and a great experience, come to Boardman Mitsubishi today. As always, our full lineup of Mitsubishi models comes with a standard 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Boardman Mitsubishi, your hometown Mitsubishi dealer since 1999.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we know that every pre-owned vehicle we sell is new to you. That's why we go the extra mile to find you the perfect vehicle, to give you extra for your trade-in or lease return, and to show you the extra care you won't find at any other dealership. At Greenwood Chevrolet, going the extra mile means doing what others can't. With the Greenwood Advantage warranty, financing for everyone regardless of their situation, and the peace of mind you deserve when purchasing a vehicle. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Stunning, stylish, and skillfully built, bring home the time-honored craftsmanship of Amish-made furniture at Sheely's. Proudly built in Ohio's Amish country, we carry some of the best quality Amish brands to bring you these handcrafted pieces. From different wood species to a variety of hardware options and hand-rub finishes, when you buy a piece of Amish furniture from Sheely's, you're buying an heirloom piece to last your family a lifetime. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
Working with your family can be stressful at times, but because they're family, you know that you're going to get a loving, honest answer, even when things don't make sense, to any problem. Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
It's a new year at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi with huge savings on over 350 fully inspected vehicles. We have cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, and work vehicles. If we don't have it, our team will find it. We aim for 100% credit approval with payments as low as $99 per month. And as always, we'll pay top dollar for your trade. For a great vehicle and a great experience, come see why everyone is stopping by at Acura of Boardman and Boardman Mitsubishi.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Jimmy Sutton here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and 2 of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Okay. Hi, Seth. Whoop, let me turn that down. My bad, my friend.
You good?
Intense game, no doubt. You guys have been on a good stretch these past couple of games. What's been the difference in your guys' play or in the locker room? What's been the difference these past couple of games for you guys?
You know, every day in practice, we have to come out harder, and we've been doing that the past few weeks. And every game, we knew we had to come out with a different type of energy because that stretch games, it just wasn't too good. And we came out with the energy today, and we came out with the win.
Yeah, you guys, it was 21-19 a half. You guys had to face a tough press from Mooney in the first half. What was the energy like in the locker room, and what adjustments did you make at halftime to go on the stretch that you did at a half?
You know, we just had to keep our composure. We didn't keep it in the first half. The second half, we came out with all the composure. And then we brought the energy on defense, and after that, the shots just started falling down.
Awesome, man. I'm going to hand it over to my co-commentator here. Good game, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, Seth, it seems like you hit some pretty big shots when your team needed it. Talk about that kind of composure that you had to have in order to knock those shots down.
You know, it was just the whole team gave me the ball. They believed in me when I shot it, and then especially at the end, missed the first free throw. But, you know, God gives me a second chance to make the second.
That's it, man. And I tell you what, and talk about, like, what it meant to be all over the floor, diving for loose balls. I mean, you knew this was going to be a hostile environment, number one. And the way that you guys have been playing of late and the fact that Mooney was on a little bit of a slide, they were going to give you your best effort tonight. So what did you guys think mentally you had to be prepared for coming into this battle?
You know, Mooney's a great team. They bring the energy every day to the game. Yesterday they had a hard-fought game against Cheney, but today we knew we had to come out with all the energy, just hustle on the court, make our shots, and that's what we had to do to come out and get the win.
So what does that tell you about your team moving forward as far as what you guys are going to be able to do with teams coming down the stretch?
Every team we play on the schedule is a very hard team. You know, we just have to keep coming out with the same energy, keep coming at each other in practice to help each other, and we're going to come out with the win every day.
Tell you what, guys, YSN's player of the game brought the energy all night with the defense, hit some humongous shots offensively. Seth Cervello from Boardman, congratulations, and go celebrate that win.
Will do. Thank you.
And that's going to do it for us, folks. We'll see you next time on YSN Live.